back to the channel. Today we're going to be redoing this aquarium. Been up and running for a couple months now and I'm tired of it. I want to bring some life into it. It's pretty bland, so today we're going to rescape it, get some new plants in there, and then we'll get some fish to add in here as well. So that's what we're working on. I got some substrate down here. I got like these little twigs and pieces of wood. I really like the rock structure in here. I'll probably like switch it around a little bit, but I had started to get quite a bit of algae in this tank. I think it's just high nutrients and maybe just a little bit more light, but I do like the natural look of it, so we'll see how that come out. There is some fish in here, but they hide all the time, so I'm probably move these guys down here to this tank where I have some more South and Central American fish that hide in there, so they can all just hide together. But we're gonna redo this tank and see what I can come with, because I want this thing to look more natural. So let me get everything going and I'll show you guys what's happening. Alright, so I went ahead and drained about 90% of the water out of here. I did restructure a little bit of the hardscape and also added in some new substrate as well. This is the same amount of rock that was already in here. I just kind of restructured it a little bit, and I like how it looks. It looks real natural. It's also giving me a lot of different places to plant. So we got all this room back here to put plants, and then we got quite a bit of room up here in the foreground as well to put some plants. So we did add quite a bit more substrate in here as well. So we got a super thick bed in the back, and it's kind of pretty shallow in the front, but it's still pretty deep to plant some plants in here. So next thing I want to do is start playing with some of the plants. So I got all these plants in here that are looking amazing. So we're going to go through, figure out which one. I don't think I'm going to use all of them, but I am going to use pretty much 80% of these plants and probably take some out of some different aquariums as well. Start planting these plants in here and kind of see where we at. So I'll show you guys the next step. All right, so I got the first little layer of plants in. Just went with some of the plants in the foreground. We got some of this Tropica crypt in here. It's a really beautiful little crypt. I like it a lot, and it's already nice and bushy. So I got quite a bit over here. Got two nice little stems here, and then in the corners we got some baby tears. And I think there's another baby tear here, and I think I put one in the middle. And then back here I have this crenum, which is like a crypt. Beautiful plant. It grows nice and long and stringy. Super beautiful plant. Now I'm kind of stuck because I don't know if I want to put some wood in here or not. I don't know. I'm still debating. I might add a little bit of detail wood in here, like some twigs or something like that, to kind of bring it all together, make it look natural, but I'm not sure yet. So before I do all that, I am going to continue planting back here. So I'm probably going to put some Amazon swords back here. I think on both sides, probably do 2 swords, and then kind of see where I'm at. Maybe put some valve over in these corners. Not 100% sure, but I'm going to keep playing with it, and I'll show you guys the next step. Finally, this tank is fully planted, and I'm loving how it's looking. Went ahead and added some more plants. So we got the Amazon swords in here. So I got one sword there. I think I got another sword there. Also got this plant. It's called a dwarf chain sword. Never had that plant, so I'm really curious to see how that grows. Then I also put in a few smaller crypts around that other crenum to kind of fill in the gaps. And then over the corners, I was going to do jungle valve, but I went ahead and did hornwork, because with the hornwork I can just remove it if it just get overgrown. That jungle valve would just start to carpet through everything, and I think it's just going to slow the plant growth for the rest of the plants in the back. I could be wrong, but I don't want it to just spread through. I kind of want everything to just kind of be in the area. So I went ahead with the hornwork, and like I said, I can take it out whenever I want, and it also still gives us that tall green look that I'm looking for in these back corners, and it'll help filter the aquarium, help keep the nitrates down until these plants really start to take in this new aquarium. So I think I like how it looks. Now it's time to add some water in here. But before I do that, I want to give you guys an update on the 120-gallon aquarium, because it's looking amazing right now. And I think all the fish are out swimming. So let's take a look at that while this tank is filling. So we done made it over here into my office where the 120-gallon sits. And I'm telling you, this tank is looking amazing. I did start to get a little bit of algae on like the rocks. I think I had the lights on for too many hours during the day, so I kind of toned the lights down. I actually had these lights off for like 2 or 3 days, and it's already looking a lot better. But I also toned the lights down, the intensity, and also the many hours that it was on. So the tank is looking a lot better. I think the algae is kind of under control, but the fish in here are looking amazing. Look at all these bichers in here. I just love the bichers. Just a cool little fish. And these guys are getting big. Super big. Look at this angel. Beautiful. The flag festivals are starting to settle in really good. My geos, my faves, and my boys right there. There's another bichon in here as well. I think I got 4 of them in here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And they is loving life in this tank. So yeah, this is one of my favorite tanks. I spend most of my time hanging out with this tank, just sitting, looking at it, enjoying it. A little angel in here. I do want to add some more fish. I just got so many other tanks right now. I'm not really buying a lot of fish at the moment, but eventually we are going to add some more fish to here. It's been doing really good with the plants, especially with like the earth eaters. Well, I did remove a bunch of plants from this area because they like to sift through the sand and they'll just like burying the plants. So I normally feed right here in this little area. That's why they all gathering right here, because I just put some food in here. So I probably just not put plants here and just let all the rest of the plants kind of just hang out on this side. All the plants is doing good. We're getting a lot of new growth back here. The Java fern is actually doing really well because historically I had bad luck with Java fern, so it's actually growing, so that's a good thing. But just wanted to give you guys a little update on this tank. It's looking amazing. Let's finish up the new one. Tank is almost done filling up, but you can already start to see what it's looking like and how the vision is coming together. I'm loving how it's looking. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in earlier scenes, but I did add a bunch of root tabs to this as well to give the plants a nice little jump start, since there's not very many nutrients in this substrate. And I'm also going to be giving it a good little dose just to give it a nice little jump start. So I'm gonna finish letting this thing fill up. We'll let it settle and get crystal clear, and then I'll give you guys another update. And I might end up putting a hang on the back filter on here because I normally just run sponge filters, but I might end up putting a hang on the back on this tank. I'm still debating. I don't know just yet. We'll see, because I'm not 100% sure what type of fish I'm gonna put in here, and probably don't even need all that extra filtration, but I'll probably put one on here just to get it that nice crystal clear pristine look. So loving how it's looking so far. Let's fill this thing up, let it settle in, and I'll give you guys a look when it's all done. So it's been 24 hours since we set this tank up, and as you can see, that's cleared up really well and it's looking absolutely phenomenal. I'm loving how this is looking right now. All the plants are standing up nice and strong. I do find if you leave the lights on overnight, when you first set a tank up, it seems to always have the plant standing up nice and strong the next day. So everything is looking really, really good. No melting thus far, so super pleased with that. Now it's time to figure out what fish we're going to be adding into this aquarium. So that's where you guys come into play. I do have a species in mind, but I want you guys to give suggestions on what fish you think will do well in this tank, because we'll do like a little subscriber themed tank on this one. I got one species in mind, but I'm gonna let you guys pick all the other species to go in here. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think we should do, and did we take a W on this tank today, because I definitely think we did. And also the background, should I make it black background? Because I don't know, I'm thinking the black would make it pop a little bit better, but I don't know. I like how it is as well, so we'll see. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and give me some suggestion on some fish. Let's see what everybody else doing down here though. This dang Congo Tetras is super active right now. Let me turn these lights on, see what's going on. Squirrel week growing like crazy. First little check on the tanks for today. See all these fish in here hide. Where y'all at? Come out. Alright, looking good, looking good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's content. Let me know in the comment section, did we take a W? And also let me know what type of fish we should add to this tank, and I'm gonna go out and get them. But for right now, we're gonna let this tank just settle in, continue to let the plants grow, and then we'll see where we at in the future here. So I'm out of here. Catch you guys in the next one.